Most people think reality is physical, what you can see, touch, and measure. But that's actually the last part of your reality to change. Your life doesn't shift because of the outer world. Your life shifts because your inner world, your emotional world, your energetic world, your intuitive world, your soul world reorganize first. And today I'm going to show you how the 7 spiritual realities that shape your life long before anything else becomes physical, so you can finally understand what's really happening inside of you and how to create from alignment. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. So welcome to Infinite You. I'm Dr. Sherry, spiritual psychologist, multidimensional mindset mentor, soul-led success coach, and intuitive empowerment guide. And on Infinite You, we blend psychology, identity, energy, soul wisdom, mindset, inner game, all the manifestation that you can even imagine, and losing limits so you can remember who you are and create your life from that amazing aligned truth. And if that speaks to you, go ahead and subscribe and let's get right into it. For many years, I believed that reality was physical. Why wouldn't I? We all believe that, right? In this 3-dimensional world, I thought that life changed from outside in with strategy, with effort, with trying harder, until I had a moment where the physical world disappeared. In my near-death experience, there was no body, no time, no fear, only awareness. It wasn't empty. It wasn't chaotic. It was clarity, and I realized something. The physical world is the shadow. The inner world is the source. And later in my life, as a psychologist and inner game mentor, I started to see the pattern everywhere. People try to change their lives from outside, but reality is being created from the inside out. I actually worked with a teacher a long time ago, and she used to say, your external reality is a metaphor for your life and what's going on inside of you. And I totally will never forget that, thinking about it as a metaphor. She was an English teacher, of course. So anyway, so today I want to talk to you about the 7 spiritual realities that shape your life, so you can understand why things are happening, why you're feeling what you're feeling, and how to align with the reality that your soul is calling you toward. So let's start with reality number 1. This is your inner reality, your identity, your beliefs, your self-concept, and your subconscious programming. Hang on, I need to take a quick sip of tea. When I talk about identity, and I just recorded another video about this. When I'm talking about identity, I'm talking about all of the programming, all of the beliefs, everything that makes you who you are and what you identify with, and your values, and the whole bigger picture of what makes you you. You know, some of it is aligned with the truth of your soul. Some of it is still aligned with old programs. It's an amalgam. It is a tapestry of who you are. So your inner reality is that. It is your identity, your beliefs, your self-concept, and your subconscious programming. It is the story that you tell yourself without even knowing it. And reality is created here first because you only receive what you believe you're allowed to receive, and you only pursue what you think you're capable of, and you only tolerate what your identity feels worthy of. Your inner reality says things like, I'm not enough. I have to be strong. I can't have too much. I don't deserve this. It's safer to stay small. Success isn't for people like me. And so most people try to change their life without ever updating this reality. But reality doesn't respond to your goals. Reality does not respond to your goals. Reality responds to your identity. And so reality number 2, your emotional reality, your guidance system, your inner GPS. Your emotions are frequency signals. They reveal alignment or misalignment before your mind can even catch up, and you feel it in your body for sure. Your body and your emotions are so connected. Your body is so connected to soul as well. It's just, we kind of sort of have it a little bit backwards, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So your emotions are frequency signals. They reveal alignment or misalignment before your mind can even catch on. You know the feeling, right? If you have anxiety, you're out of alignment. You can get a pit in your stomach. Your whole body and nervous system can feel like they're collapsing. If you feel peace, that feels like inner confirmation. If you feel excitement, it feels like expansion. If you feel resistance, it could be fear or a limiting belief. If you feel sadness, it could be that you need to release. If you feel numbness, it could mean that you are feeling disconnected. If you're feeling guilt, you could be having a moment of whatever preconditioning you've had. If you feel joy, you could be really feeling and leaning into truth. Most people try to fix emotions instead of listening to them. You don't have to fix an emotion. Our emotions are there to give us guidance. And the emotional body is your spiritual teacher long before it's a psychological one, right? So like we have energetic layers in our aura, and one of our energy bodies is our emotional body. So it's inside of us, but it's also a part of our aura. And this reality tells you like, hey, you are not broken. You are just out of alignment. Reality number 3, your energetic reality, your frequency and your vibration. Your vibration is the felt sense of your alignment, and this reality influences your intuition, your attraction, your timing, your clarity, your decision making, your relationships, your opportunities. Your energy shifts first. Your outcomes shift second. People can feel your frequency long before you speak a single word. And you know this in your own life. You've been around people whose energy felt peaceful, chaotic, grounded, expansive, heavy, magnetic. You're communicating energetically all the time. Sorry, I've got like a happy growling corgi in the background. Reality number 4, your intuitive reality. This is where God is whispering to you. This is your inner knowing, your soul guidance, your connection to God, to source, to your higher self, to your soul. This reality sounds like this is the direction, not this. Wait, move. You're meant for more. You already know. Intuition is clarity that comes before logic. Most people ignore it because they're taught to trust fear instead. But intuition is the language of your higher intelligence. And I know we all have stories when we're like, why did I ignore my intuition with X, Y, and Z? I've done it myself. I definitely know the feeling. Reality number 5, your soul reality, your purpose, your lessons, your evolution. This reality explains why you're here, what your soul wants to learn, what your soul contract is, what patterns repeat, what you're meant to release, what desires keep returning, who you are becoming. Your soul is always moving you toward expansion, right? In terms of like service, the collective consciousness, right? How we're contributing to the expansion of God's mind, all of that stuff. Your soul is always moving you toward expansion. And when something is falling apart, your soul is often holding the door open for something better. And this reality does not operate on fear. It operates on truth. The next reality is your quantum reality. These are like timelines and potential. This is the layer where your identity, your emotion, your frequency, the alignment of who you are, mind, body, and soul, determine which timeline becomes available to you. When you shift your frequency, you shift your trajectory. And this reality is the reason why synchronicities start showing up. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. The right people come into your life. Ideas drop in when you are aligned. Your manifestations accelerate. You know exactly the direction you want to go in. Your outer world rearranges according to your inner coherence. And reality number 7, your physical reality and your 3-dimensional outcomes. Most people start here, but this is the final domino. The physical world is simply the expression of your identity, the mirror of your beliefs, the result of your emotional patterns, the response to your energy, the activation of your soul path, the timeline you are aligned with. Change doesn't start here. Change lands here. And by the time something shows up physically, your inner worlds have already shifted. And this is how I can help you manifest more of what you want. You don't manifest by trying harder. You don't manifest by forcing outcomes. You don't manifest by repeating affirmations without alignment. You manifest by shifting your frequency, updating your identity, clearing emotional blocks, listening to your intuition, and aligning with your soul reality. Manifestation is the result of becoming the version of you who can hold the life you want. And your inner realities create your outer reality always. And so if this resonated with you, for sure, hit subscribe, hit like, definitely comment, and just know, like, this channel is all about you and helping you get into alignment, losing limits, remembering who you are, and really feeling good about who you are, mind, body, and soul, and aligning those frequencies so you can create your life from alignment, so you get to be, do, have it, experience whatever your soul knows you are meant for in this lifetime. And if you want to go deeper, join me in my new Infinite You community on the school platform. You can get a 7-day free trial. I will put a link in the description box below. So if you want to go deeper, I'm sure I can help you shift your identity, understand emotional signals, tune into your frequency, listen to your intuition, access your soul lessons, and create in a conscious way from alignment. And if that sounds like you, I would love to have you in Infinite You. Remember, you are not just manifesting goals, you are manifesting your next evolution. And the link is below. I'd love to welcome you in. And I will put links in for my free newsletter, my free masterclass, Recode Your Reality. And if you want to hop on a call with me for a quantum alignment session, quantum abundance session, whatever you would like to use that time for, usually about 60 to 75 minutes, just you and me, one-on-one. And we are going to get you into a space where you are feeling like aligned and inspired and ready to create from that beautiful space of clarity and confidence. Remember, you are not creating from the world you live in. You are creating from the world within you. And the moment you align your identity, your emotions, your energy, your intuition and soul, your physical reality has no choice but to rise to meet you. That is how it works. Your inner world is the real world. And I will see you all next time, beautiful souls. Namaste.